A standard 10 by 10 foot spare room is enough space to generate over $30,000 in annual revenue. Using the same vertical system, a standard 1,000 square foot garage can produce a commercial mushroom farm, yielding over $200,000 a year. This chart highlights an economic gap. Corn yields roughly $800 per acre, and premium vegetables cap out at $30,000. But by utilizing vertical stacking and rapid growth cycles, specialty mushrooms generate between $1 and $3 million per acre. Mushrooms decouple agriculture from the weather and the seasons, functioning as a high-speed biological manufacturing process rather than a traditional field crop. Professional growers focus on 3 specific species. The oyster mushroom is the fast-growing workhorse. The shiitake serves as the high-volume restaurant staple, and lion's mane commands premium prices in the medicinal and health food sectors. A $200 starter kit, consisting of 10 ready-made blocks and a humidity tent, produces a first harvest in just 14 days. This immediate cash flow allows a grower to reinvest and double their block count every month during the startup phase. As production scales, the economics shift. Purchasing pre-made blocks costs up to $20 each, but basic sterilization equipment allows you to manufacture blocks for roughly $1. This drops the cost of goods below 20% of total revenue. Scaling the entire operation relies on mastering these natural biological cycles rather than acquiring massive capital or physical land. To maintain consistent harvests, the grow space must stay between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, with humidity levels maintained between 80 and 95%. This diagram illustrates the necessity of fresh air exchange. Mushrooms produce carbon dioxide as they grow, and if that CO2 pools in the room, it will stunt the crop. A low-cost inline fan ensures the air stays oxygenated enough for the fungi to fruit properly. Sourcing raw materials is often free. Local tree services generate tons of hardwood sawdust waste, and coffee shops produce nitrogen-rich grounds that act as a high-performance fuel for oyster mushrooms. This flowchart shows the staggered production math. By inoculating new blocks every week, a small 100-block setup produces a steady yield of 200 to 400 pounds of fresh mushrooms every month. Utilizing free municipal waste and mastering simple environmental controls maximizes the profit margin by reducing raw material costs to nearly zero. Local sales follow 2 primary tracks. Farmers markets offer the highest retail margins, while consistent weekly orders from local restaurants provide the volume needed for steady growth. Each batch requires grain spawn, the seeds of the mushroom world. Buying this spawn commercially for $40 a bag creates a significant bottleneck for a growing farm's profitability. This roadmap tracks the growth from a spare room to a commercial barrage. By month 4, the farm integrates in-house spawn production using a pressure cooker, which reduces spawn costs by 40 times. By the second year, the cycle reaches 500 to 1,000 blocks. This level of production generates between $15,000 and $30,000 in monthly gross revenue. Mastering in-house sterilization is the pivot point where profit margins maximize, allowing a grower to capture the full value of the crop. Dehydrating the harvest multiplies the revenue per pound. It takes roughly 10 pounds of fresh mushrooms to produce 1 pound of dried product, allowing for premium pricing and a much longer shelf life. The medicinal market offers even higher returns. Lion's mane and reishi mushrooms are supported by hundreds of peer-reviewed studies regarding cognitive and immune health, driving massive demand for extract powders. A dedicated reishi operation involves inoculating hardwood logs. While they grow slower than Culidae varieties, the resulting high-value extract powders can scale a farm's annual revenue toward the $1 million mark. This diagram shows the dual-track revenue model. A local farm can supplement fresh sales by shipping dried products, powders, and grow kits nationwide. This digital layer frequently accounts for 30 to 50% of a farm's total income. Transforming perishable produce into shelf-stable medicinal products turns a local grow room into a scalable national brand. Starting requires an immediate 3-week cycle. Week 1, set up a humidity tent and order your first 10 blocks. By week 3, you will harvest your first 2 pounds per block and begin local sales. In week 4, you register your business. Since fresh mushrooms are classified as unprocessed produce in the US, The regulatory path is significantly simpler than almost any other food business. Production capacity and market reach are the only real ceilings on growth. No land, no soil, no sun, just a spare room and $200 separates you from a $200,000 mushroom business. Unearth the History brings you the indoor farm plan that scales from garage to financial freedom. Start your first block, sell your first harvest, and subscribe to keep the farm business wisdom growing.